Hi, Russell Bly, Chief Operating Officer with Liberty Health Network, with a Getting Started training for really anybody who's considering getting started in a home-based business. Now, one of the things that you're going to find is that your friends and family, they're going to be the first people to lend out a hand to help you up, but they're going to be the first people to pull you back down if it seems like you're escaping the rat race. And it's real important that you have the right mental mindset. Your success in home-based business is predicated by 6 inches, and that 6 inches is simply the space between your 2 ears. So let's go ahead and get started in talking about getting the proper mindset in your business. And one of the most important things is that you understand why you're doing the business. And to illustrate that point, and bear with me because as you're going to see, I'm not really an artist, but let's just say that we had this sailboat here, and all things being equal, on a sailboat, what's about the worst thing that could happen short of the boat sinking? You're out here in this ocean, and all of a sudden, a storm comes up. Is that a problem? Well, if you're an experienced sailor, no, you could tack back and forth, and you could get to where you need to go. Really, the worst thing that can happen if you're a sailor is no wind. And the same thing can happen in your business, really, when you think about it. But what are the winds that are blowing on us? Well, we have the winds blowing that are our friends, we have our family members, we have finances, we have job concerns, we may have health issues. These are all winds that are blowing against our ship, our business, our life. The most important thing to know is not how to change the wind. You can't change the wind. Don't sit there and think about, how do I change the wind? It's not going to happen. Worry about, how do I set my sail? How do I use the things that are blowing me off course? How do I use those things to propel me towards where I want to go? Very important mindset challenge that you have to overcome. Now, the next important thing that you need to know is which way to go. If you're in the middle of a vast ocean, it would certainly help to know where you're going. And of course, if you want to know where to go, what do you have to do? Well, you know what? You have to look. You're here, you got to look through that little telescope and see, where is it that I want to go? Now, if you've got 2 choices, you got a little tiny island here and you got a huge island over here, which island do you want to shoot for? You see, if you shoot for that little island and you miss it by just a little bit, what happens? Okay, your margin of error is very slim and you're never going to get there. And even if you get to that island, what good is it? If you shoot for a big island and you can see that it has trees and it has waterfalls and it has planted animal life, you know that you can live if you make it to that big island. Well, think about this. If you never see that big island and all you ever see is that little island, a couple things may happen. Number one, those waves may get tall. And when those waves get tall, you're going to lose track of that island. So, what is that island that I'm talking about? Well, that island is your dreams. That's what you want out of your life. And if you got very small dreams, a couple things that are easy to happen. Number one, as those waves get bigger, it gets easier for you to turn around and say, I'm not even going to try, because even if I get there, I don't know what I'm going to get. What I mean by that is, maybe your dream is to make an extra $100 a month. Well, it's admirable that you want to make $100 a month, but if your dream is to make $100 a month and you've got a $200 problem, well, that dream is pretty much gone. But let's say that your dream is huge. Your dream is that big island. Well, no matter how big those waves are going to get, you're still going to be able to visualize. You're still going to be able to see your dream. And more importantly, no matter how rough the weather gets, mentally, as you get closer to that island, what are you going to do? You're going to want to get to that island more, versus if it was the small island, you'd want to turn around and come back. Big island, big dream, you're going to want to get to it more. So make those dreams big. And here's the key. If your dream is not so big that you can get it all by yourself, you're not dreaming big enough. The largest dreams in the world require lots and lots of people. They require a lot of leverage. So make sure that you dream big in the business, because once you start to have that big dream about what it is that's going to change your life, what it is that's going to change your family tree, all of a sudden it makes setting that sail a lot easier. Know where you're going, have a big dream, learn to set your sail. You will have success in your home business.